you're out there, you're riding, you're having a good time, and taking in the outdoors.
The fight isn't over. The fight is just beginning.
What's going on, guys? This is Carl, the RacerRed channel. Today I'm riding up above Lucky Peak. This is another beautiful area. Makes me really feel fortunate to live where I live, to be born in the United States, to be able to experience this beautiful country. It's just amazing here. And despite all the negatives, which you can definitely find negatives, but all in all, it's just a beautiful place. It's funny how you get used to things just because you're around it so often. You kind of, the beauty of that place kind of wears off. You go to somewhere new and that place looks beautiful. And I gotta say, like, this is probably one of the most beautiful places around. And woo, boy! Drone's doing good! This is certainly one of those places that will just remind you of all those things. And especially around Memorial Weekend, I do believe that we are super fortunate to live here overall. And I do believe it's just a beautiful place geographically. You gotta wonder about intelligent design when you're going through places like this. And I do believe in intelligent design. I'm sorry, guys, this channel is just about saying what is true to me and saying what is real to me, and not being censored on that stuff. Oh wow, the drone's pushing its pushing its boundaries. So I will talk about a lot of taboo topics. I like all the, mysteries of the universe, the financial topics, religion, that kind of stuff. But to me, just the most likely is intelligent design. And it's not that far-fetched or crazy to think of. I mean, if you don't believe that, then you believe that, a lot of people are going to say, oh, that's oversimplified. But it's not oversimplified, it's just simplified. I mean, if you don't believe in intelligent design, then you believe that an explosion that was caused by an unknown source that exploded into a space that shouldn't really exist, that shouldn't really accommodate an explosion. You believe that created all of the elements and all the beautiful things around you. So, I just see the beauty around me and the amazing plants and animals, natural beauty, and I just think to myself, there's no way that came out of an explosion. That, again, how do you create that explosion? I've listened to a lot of professors speak on that, and they are making things up, guys. So it's okay to believe what you believe, whatever that is. And I'm sorry if I'm getting ahead of you. I'm trying to go nice and slow down this trail. For one, I like to go nice and slow if I want to get into some detail on what I'm talking about. And two, I don't want to lose you guys. And there's a lot of scenery over here, so lots of beautiful scenery, and I think that's what it's all about here in Idaho. Get to see this beautiful trail and the beautiful scenery. Doesn't get much better than this. So I see that a lot of the professors have an inherent hatred for religion, and there's all kinds of religion out there, and so to me it's like, I do believe in a couple fundamental ideas, and that is, if there's an intelligent design, he's not going to judge you that hard, because if he didn't give you the mental capacity to make calls like that, to be able to understand enough, then he's not going to judge you for it. There's no way. That'd be a tyrant. An absolute tyrant. I don't think you guys are going to make it past this point, guys. Oh, man. I've concluded pretty much 100% that there's no other way this could have been other than intelligent design. There's just no way. Absolutely no way it came out of an explosion, for sure. And so yeah, guys, that's your deep thoughts for this little section. I hope you don't get stuck up. And so giving is one of those topics where, it's, if you're a human, it's going to be an issue, because unless you're a really thoughtful giver, and sometimes this is why, like, I'll give when I'm in a drive-through. I'll pay for the person behind me just randomly, and there's no expectation with that. I'm not investing. I'm not saying, hey, you have to do this certain thing, you have to act a certain way, you have to in that case, you can't buy a hamburger, guys, you've got to get lettuce, and that's it if I'm going to pay for your meal. I think that's a pretty good example. So, like, I give without expectation. And so, here at this channel, circling back around to the purpose, I want to be able to explore different topics. And I'm a guy that doesn't believe a lot of mainstream stuff. I don't buy into a lot of stuff. I don't buy it. I'll use my own life experience and come to my own conclusion. I disagree with a lot of people. Woo! This is good for me to be out here today. I needed this little practice session because I am hitting a race in 2 days with this bike. So I needed to get the feel of this madness right here, because this is a legit trail, really. It's not that difficult in most places, just kind of has a little bit of a pucker factor the whole way. So it kind of forces you to loosen up. Don't ride tight, because if you do that, you're gonna go where the bike goes. If it bounces sideways, you're gonna bounce sideways. So yeah, definitely you don't have to like motorcycles necessarily to enjoy this channel, I don't think, but you do have to listen to some random dude talk about stuff he's no expert on. Most of the time I know a little bit about the topic, but I couldn't give a seminar on it, that's for sure. I couldn't sit up and give a speech. Well, for one, I wouldn't do that anyways. I don't know how many subscribers I have at this point. I appreciate every single one of you, but that's against my nature to do public speaking, like horribly against my nature, like really, really bad. So that's a nightmare to me. So to have a group of however many subscribers I have in a room and having to give a speech, that would be horrible. No thanks. Little tracks going through here. Somebody's been through here. Chocolate cake trail. Whoever rode through here was doing a nice job, it looks like, of keeping traction. I don't see anybody blasting through here. That's just good riding technique. That's not an environmental thing, although some people see it that way too. I see things on a trail perspective. Are you ruining others' experience on the trail? I don't see it as, oh God, you're destroying the environment. I feel like I need a redo on that one, guys. I need to redeem myself. Totally redeem myself. Or make things worse. Now I've done it. Destroying my newish tire that I was going to run in a race in 2 days. I didn't want to spin it up, but I just did. It is what it is. That's a very slick. Oh man. If you drop any speed in there, you're donezo. And I dropped it down a little bit too slow and started spinning up. Momentum's very important. Seems like I'm on ice. Just moving all over the place. Usually I'm able to go through here pretty okay, but noticed when I'm watching YouTube channels that I really dislike is the fact that some of them have commercials that don't just end. Like if you don't click next or skip, then they just keep on going. Some of the commercials are like 5 minutes long. So that's one thing I'm going to go through my channel, make sure does not happen, because not everybody wants to click through every time. Like they have their feet up, they're comfortable, and then all of a sudden a commercial comes on and it says like 10 minutes on it. I think there should be a commercial limit. Just like on TV, I think you should be limited to like 20 seconds or whatever they are. I'm surprised anybody runs commercials on my channel anymore. Like gun-toting Western United States Idahoan hillbilly destroying the environment with his breathing. Just the kind of guy I am, I guess. Okay, bringing the saw in here. Next time we'll have the saw. This is painful. These are some thick ones. I came at this trail from the top end of it last week, so there was a lot of snow in the way. I don't think, as far as I'm going to go today, I don't think there will be. Oh God. So anyways, the race that I'm doing in a couple days will allow helmet cams, and apparently it's going to be really epic. Looking forward to it for sure. It's going to be awesome. But the main thing is they're going to allow helmet cameras, which is what I do now. This is so good. Trying to think of questions I can answer. Well, there's one question. That was neutral. Trying to think of questions that you guys have asked me that I can answer on video. There haven't been a whole lot. I've gotten a lot of inquiries about my Beta, if I would buy one again. Answer is yes, of course I would. That thing is a beast. It's a good bike. Oh, speed on the trail. One person inquired about why we always go so fast when we're on trail rides. And the answer to that is it's just the smoothest way to hit the trail. It's just the most flowy way to hit the trail. It's nothing, sometimes I'm doing it for the ride, sometimes I'm doing it for the scenery, sometimes it's both. And you can usually tell which one I'm doing it for just based on how much speed I'm carrying. If I'm doing it for the ride, I'm going to be going way faster than pretty much any video that I can remember doing recently. But usually I do it for both the scenery and the ride. And in that case, I'll be carrying a pace similar to this one, just putting around. If I'm just doing it for the scenery and I want to see all the animals and stuff, I'll just be really putting around though. But this is hiking in fast forward. I mean, it's an amazing experience. Beautiful day. All right, guys. Catch you on the next section. Peace.